Action.
So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Penny Taylor.
How long have you been creating for?
Creating my entire life, I feel like.
Has your interest always lied in music?
No. I mean, I've always loved music, but that wasn't like something that I was like interested in doing until like maybe like 15. So.
Who is your favorite artist growing up?
Growing up, Lil Wayne, Luda, Eminem, 50, Kanye. I'm thinking about like growing up. Drake, Kendrick, Cole. Yeah, that's really it though.
Would you say those are some of your favorite artists?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're definitely my favorites still to this day. Even well, Kanye maybe like a little less, but but everybody else still, yeah.
So I saw that you went to Fairbanks last night and performed at the Roundup. How did that go?
Yeah, it was cool. Like, created got that, asked to go to be a part of that. I think like the day before. We drove there. It took us like 6 hours to get there. It was a long drive. Rocked that show. Drove back the same night, and now I'm here. So I'm on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. But it's lovely though.
So you had a good time. The vibe was all good.
Yeah. I definitely will go back to Fairbanks.
That's good to hear. Yeah, I'm originally from Fairbanks, so that's cool. And then also I heard that you got AUX WARS coming up. Can you explain what that is for the viewers and what you're doing to prepare for that? Kind of giving more of like a look into your process for the whole thing.
Yeah. So I actually had this AUX WARS idea to do it. I mean, obviously AUX WARS isn't like a original idea, but like to do it here, just because I felt like there weren't like I don't know, there weren't enough like platforms, there weren't enough media platforms that were down to like touch the low down ground people type shit. So that's all I wanted to do, and I wanted to like for a chance to bring people together, hopefully bring other people outside of the state into the AUX WARS, just to get our music heard, from all over. Yeah, it took me like brought the idea to my partners, and we just got on it. Took us like a day to come up with the graphics, and yeah, it's pretty quick. I'm loving how everything is turning out though. It's gonna be fire.
That's great to hear. Is there like where's it gonna be at?
It's gonna be on Twitch, so we're gonna do it live on Twitch, so that way like you don't have to like try to drive or go anywhere and do anything. Like you just do it straight from the crib. It's on Thursday, this week coming up Thursday, and it's on Twitch. So
okay, that'll be cool.
Yeah, for sure, it's gonna be lit. Yeah, we're gonna do like the music through like this AUX chord website. So you'll be able to submit your music there. It's gonna be real formal. We done figured out the bracket for it already, so we'll be putting that out like pretty soon too.
Exciting. That'll be cool. Is Good Luck gonna be a part of that?
Man, I hope so.
So, are there any speaking on that? Are there any local artists you really like or want to create with?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've got a chance to work with a lot of the people that I wanted to work with already. So I got a song with Cody Banks. I got a song with Goodlow. I still want to get a song with Keola. And there's a few other people that I want to get songs with still, but yeah, it'll. But I just figure it'll work out when it's time. Like I don't want to rush anything. Um, Gotta get a song with like Zach London. Gotta get a song with Desmond. Um, yeah, for sure. A few people.
So, how would you describe yourself as an artist? What makes you unique?
Uh, I'm just being me usually. Like, and I think that should be enough. Like to make me unique, because like there's only one me on this earth, right? So just be yourself, and usually that like be yourself. That can carry most of the weight, and or some of the weight. A lot of it's just doing the work, But do the work, be yourself. That's it, really. That's what makes me unique. I feel like I'm willing to be myself and not really like be afraid of what that may look like on a song or in front of a camera.
Yeah, that's valid. Was there something that you ever heard growing up that is something that you still kind of live by to this day?
Um, yeah. Um, with it, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, and I've seen it like happen, even to myself. Like, what I'm saying? You feel like, oh, you done like I am who the fuck I do this and that and like I'm talented and shit like that, but motherfuckers out here really like pushing their music and doing shit, and then you end up asking like, well, why aren't these opportunities coming to me? It's just because just because you put out a song and this shit may sound fire, it doesn't mean that you get to perform at the Super Bowl, right? And it takes a lot more than just putting out the music. So I learned that like my early like 20s, like late teens, just trying to like do this shit myself, and it's like, nah, that's not it. That's not it. You gotta put time and effort in, for sure.
Yeah, no, that's a great one. I try to ask everybody that question because I'm always interested to hear what they have to say because there's always some good stuff in there.
Yeah, that is a good question to ask.
So for the Cuff music video, can you just kind of dive into details on that and give us a little behind the scenes on the process of that? Was it a fun project?
Yeah, the Cuff music video. It was fun. It was like the only time I've ever like had a 3 day shoot. Actually, it was 4 days because we had to add an extra day at the end um, to do the shoot at Captain Cook's. But yeah, it was definitely pretty cool. I was like, and it's crazy because like um, we put a lot of time and like I just said, time and effort, into that video, and I feel like the quality of the video, showed through showed through the video that hard work and effort that we did put in. Um, yeah, it was cool. Like I got a chance to work with the red cameras. Like it was an entire experience. We got like different locations. I got a model, Jewel, for the video. So yeah, pretty cool. Shout out to Captain Cooks to let us like shoot in there too. Like, they could have just been like, nah. I'm
Yeah,
sure they turn people away all the time.
yeah. I was actually just about to ask where you filmed that for all that. With all the scenes were at Captain Cook.
No, so some of them were at Captain Cook's. Some of them were in like a studio that we were able to find off of jeez, I don't know. It's some website. They have uh, places that you can book to shoot videos and camera work and all that. But one of those were a studio in there, and then what's the other one? We shot at Umoja. Yeah, so we had like two different scenes at Umoja, um, in yeah, in Mountain View. Yeah, it was pretty lit though. I loved it. I love that video. It's like that's I would say my best video that I have out, and it accompanies the best song I have out so far.
What would you say inspired Cuff?
Um, so it's been a while since it's been out, so it's like uh, the song was written like 2022, and I wanted to like do my best. I wanted to make my best like I know this is. I wanted to make my best like R. Kelly song. This is before everything, right? So like I wanted to just do my best like 12 play type of like sound, you know. So I wrote it and it was completely on a different type of beat, and it just like it sounded good, but you could tell like um if you were to put those words on something like that beat that I found for Cuff, like you know, obviously I felt like it was meant to be. But yeah, I wrote that like a long time ago, and I just wanted to write like my best R. Kelly song. So that's crazy. Yeah, thanks, R. Kelly, for Cuff.
So do you prefer performing live or in the studio?
Uh, what do you mean? Like, do I prefer performing over the
Yeah,
act of recording?
over recording. Sorry,
Um,
I guess I should have worded that differently.
uh, no. I mean, they're both like different. So like, they don't, you know, they serve two different purposes for me. Like, I'm on stage, and usually I'm on stage. It's like I'm there to entertain, you know, um, and like so like my mind's usually like black. Like all I know is words. Like all I know is lyrics. Like I don't see people. Like I can't see anything. All I can see is like the words in my head. Like and I'm just there to try to entertain them up and around. So and in the studio it's just like a different. It's like a I'm there to like put puzzle pieces together. Like more so like it's just like stitching when I'm in the studio because I just like the intricacies of music. I feel like if you put a lot of little care into things, those little tiny things, it could be like you know what I'm saying. It could be anything. You slam the door like and you put that in the song, and it's like a door slam sound. You know what I'm saying? And, like that shit could just be like whoa. It's changed people's like perspective on the music. You know, so those little like intricacies I love, like just like transitions and highs, lows, and all that shit. So yeah, it's different, but I love them both equally.
What are your future goals? Are there any specific plans that you have?
Um, I only ever had one goal, like when I started like doing music, was to have people hear me. So really, like right now, my like I'm good goal is like I just want to be able to write and like send my plaques to the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to write for people at this point. I love performing. Like I don't think I'll ever stop making music for like myself, but that day that I get to somebody, I get to sell a song for fucking 200,000. I'm like, hey, I'm good. Like, I'll still sell music, but like, I'm just like, hey, like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. I'm straight.
So, are you originally from Alaska?
Now I'm from North Carolina, Fayetteville, to be exact.
How long have you lived up here for?
I moved up here in 2023.
Oh, so you've only been here for like a couple of years now.
Yeah, actually, I got here at the end of 2023, so it's only been like 2 years, I think. Yeah, but I love it so far. It's lit. I've got embraced. Fuck with the energy here.
That's good. Yeah, most people when they come up here, it's like 50-50. They either love it or they hate it, right? Yeah.
Well, I came from Colorado, like so. I'm kind of used to the snow already, like in the scenery. It looks exactly the same, so it's not too much. But
Yeah,
the people here, I love the people here. I'm not gonna say nothing about Colorado.
So did you have any favorite clothing brands growing up?
Um, yeah, I always liked Tommy Hilfiger. Like I don't know why. Like I always liked Tommy Hilfiger, Jordans. Um, uh, yeah, that's really it. Yeah, and then I like got into like N1 and shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's been a few things like that I hope never come back type shit. Like skinny jeans. Like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, it's just a bunch of craziness. It's a bunch of craziness.
Were you a skateboarder or anything like that?
Nah, but I used to like kill ripstick. You know what a ripstick is?
I do. I do remember
Man,
those.
I always felt like it was way harder to do a ripstick than a skateboard. You know, so I always held it like in high regard over people's heads, but they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Nobody, no,
I never rode one.
yeah, nobody cares about
But
a ripstick.
I do remember the commercials. Yeah, those things looked wild.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I mean, yeah, it's crazy. You ever had a Healy?
I did have Heelys. Yeah.
Man, I used to bust my ass on Heelys, but never skateboard though. Actually, I did try to skateboard here recently, like in the last like 2 weeks, my first time, and I just jumped off the skateboard, bust my ass, my entire shoulder. Like I haven't been able to go to the gym in like the last like week because it's been bad. Yeah,
Yeah, those skateboard injuries are no joke. Yeah,
yeah.
for
The
sure.
things I do for my homies.
Right. Do you have a favorite song that you made so far?
Um, my favorite song. I really like Body Rock with Goodlow. That's not out yet. Um, I'm really liking this song I got with Cody Banks. And I think my favorite right now is uh this song by Gnarly Drew. Yeah, called Lust, but it's not out yet. So when you guys hear it, like please hit me up and let me know how you feel about it because I feel with that song heavy.
I guess kind of to branch off that, do you have a favorite performance that you've done?
My favorite performance that I've done so far was um Matt Nuska last year. I threw a show at Matt Nuska and um it was my show, so I got to headline, of course, and it was just cool. Like the whole entire experience, from putting the show together to watching the last person walk out the door. You know what I'm saying? I was there to the end, just sucking that shit all in. So yeah, that was probably my favorite for sure.
How would you describe your style?
Um, I just say it's definitely melodic. I wouldn't say it's like rap or hip hop or R&B because I have like alt songs, I have like country songs, rock songs. So, but I feel like the main point usually, the main theme in every song is usually melody. So, and I would say it's very um, relatable, but it's also very personal. I spill a lot of my life into my music, because I just don't know how to like. I've actually learned how to write in other ways where it's like I don't have to like tell everybody my business. Um, but still, like I feel like the best stories are the ones that like are real and that like because you know what I'm saying. If you can tell them and they're real to you, you're gonna tell them the best way. Like you're gonna tell them in the most like you way possible. The most like going back to previously like being yourself. So you tell those stories that you lived through, you're gonna tell them in the most you way possible. And those are the things, those are the ones that like I feel, you know, resonate with people.
What's a piece of advice that you would give to somebody trying to come up in the music industry today?
Don't be afraid to like try just shit. Like some of the a lot of the a lot of the songs I make, like half of them aren't even finished. You know, like and I have a lot of songs. Half of them aren't finished because I think they're ass. But you know, I was like at the moment I was like, ooh, this would be hard, and then I tried it and it wasn't hard, and I was like, all right, well, move on to the next. You know, but definitely just don't be afraid to try because you never know. Like you try that shit and like that shit actually sounds good. You're like, damn, wait, this is different, and then you've got a whole. It's like a whole thing now. So don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to like try different things. Step out of that comfort zone. I'm telling you.
So, what would you say the difference is between creating music in a place like Alaska and then the previous states that you've lived in,
Um,
if there are any?
you know what's crazy is that's a lot similar than you would think. Yeah, which is like that's why I'm like I see shit here. I'm like, bro, promise you, like it only takes like this, and this to happen, and it'll turn this bitch around like quick. It's that easy. But a lot of it be egos and stuff, you know, people and sometimes, you know, sometimes it's rightfully deserved. Some people don't fuck with people because of whatever the case may be. I think that's just human. But yeah. It's a lot of the same, really. I feel like there's probably more venues to, you know, maybe get your shit off in other states than here. That's about it really. There's less venues for like stuff for like artists, you know.
So, do you have any upcoming projects you're working on? Anything in the works that you want to talk about?
I do, yeah. I have a project coming out this year. It's called Lolo and More, um, and really it's just like I'm gonna be telling like a specific story in my life that kind of like brought me to Alaska in the first place, you know. So everything that kind of brought me to the place I am at today and the man you know today. Um, it's gonna be like a story of like um, it's gonna be fun, but it also will be painful. Really, it's gonna hurt to hear, you know, um, or it might be like confusing or like I can't believe, but not like on no like shock value type of shit. Just you wouldn't expect people to share like this anymore. I think, and that's really it. You know, it's not like I'm batting, I like eating a bat's head off or nothing, but just sharing personal stories. And I hope you guys really enjoy it when you do get a chance to hear it. And it's gonna be an album, so like it's not a playlist. It's not just a bunch of great songs put together. That I could do that, but I feel like you know putting it together an album with a concept and you know like making it a real visual movie um, for people to enjoy and listen to. So it's gonna be an album. It's gonna have a lot of care and love into it. And if you've never listened to a Penny Taylor album, I'll advise you to go listen to "Talk to Me Nice." Dropped in 2019. You'll enjoy it.
Well, that sounds awesome, man. When should they be on the lookout for that?
2025. Just stay tapped into Penny. You know, stay tapped in, and you know you'll find out when you know everybody else who fucks with Penny Taylor and is part of that butterfly movement finds out, and then everybody else will find out after the team finds out, after my peeps find out, then the rest of the world finds out. But first, you know, Penny Taylor and Penny Taylor fam gotta find out.
And stuff. You got them sport ones on, so it's like they might look good on you.
This is a gift, bro. I fuck with this. Glasses. How do you even get into glasses? How do you even do that? That's fire. Hey, it's Penny Taylor. I just did my Crimeski interview with Wavy. Great questions. I hope you guys get a chance to enjoy this. Grab your popcorn. It's gonna be a great one. Penny Taylor 24 underscore on Instagram. I don't do Facebook. I just can't do it anymore. I'm sorry.
Alright, y'all can just jump. Just say 3, 2, 1 and jump back into it.
3, 2, 1.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.